She. Hey, you guys. Okay, so I just left the motel. Excuse my hair. Just excuse it for now. I know my hair's never really up on videos anyway, but I literally just woke up. And I had to be up by 11. I slept. I kind of snoozed it till about 10:20 something. So now I'm gonna go to Walmart real fast. Then I'm gonna go to my storage, and then I'm gonna drop off the truck, and then that's it. And then I'm headed to Ontario. So yeah, I gotta drop off basically most of this stuff at my storage, and then I'm gonna dude, I was trying to do it the way my mom did it when we were at these hotels. I just did everything like 3 triple checks, everything. So yeah. Oh god. Okay, so you know how I've been saying I need to go to urgent care because my eczema. It's about, what is it? It's 2:53, but I don't have time today because I had to take the truck before 2. If I didn't have to work tonight, I would go. But it was like really bad last night at work. It was just really dry and itchy. And I had to put on like, I brought like some Aquaphor I had found when I was cleaning, when I was moving, and okay. I don't know if they go straight or not. So, and then I had put on some hydrocortisone. I'm gonna do like one final check when I get to the unit for that stuff, that cream, prescription cream, and so yeah, guys, it's like even up on my scalp too, like in the front, and my eyes are itchy. I don't know what's going on, but it's like if it's still bad tomorrow, I'll just go and I'll go to urgent care. Like I'm hoping it just kind of works itself out. But yeah, I don't know what caused it. And it seems to always do this during the hot months for me. Like, I don't know, guys. I wish I didn't need a prescription for that cream because I would just go pick some up at Walmart or something. But you'd be like, wait. So yeah, you guys. And once I get to Ontario and check in over there, I'm gonna relax for a bit, and then I gotta get ready for work tonight. But I'm just going to Walmart to get some of those little shoes I like, because during the move I found a bunch of them, and they're all like, most of them, because they last, but they're not like everyday shoes. They're like these really soft memory foam type shoes. I kind of compare them to Toms, those shoe Toms, which is like a cheaper version. Like as far as how they feel, and they're so comfy. But like they definitely are good for work, like especially where I work. But like at the time when I first started, I was wearing them, and I regretted it when I was like, oh, I'm never wearing these again, because they don't have like the support of like a regular tennis shoe, but they're good for like just casual stuff, like if you're just going to like party or going out or going to the store or whatever. And I'm thinking I should just go to the one in Upland since I'm going near that area. Anyway, but size. My size, they only have like one color, the white. Ooh, I love this song. Y'all remember this? I know it's a remake, but I like the way they did it. Like, this is one of those remakes that I like the actual remake better. This one, okay, as far as remakes, this one, and then that song by Troop that goes, all I do is think of you. Like, I like that one better than the original. Like, I like a lot of the remakes better. But some of them, it's because that's the first version I heard. Like, I heard, this song was the first version I heard of this song. So that's why it's my favorite one. But then, and then the Troop song too. So it's like, my friend sent me a crazy text this morning when I woke up. I was like, oh my god. You guys, I don't know, I feel kind of sad. I kind of low-key like miss my dad. Because, I don't know. Where'd it go? One more exit. You guys, oh my god, this truck is crazy as hell. I was going down the 10 freeway tonight, or this morning, and I forgot that, okay, before you get past that cemetery, there's a hill that you kind of go down. And everyone always says how the Cajon Pass is like so scary to drive, but the last time, because I used to see some guy who lived up in Hesperia, so I had to drive up and down that hill a couple times. And so, but that was in a different car and everything. And I never got the hype. I was like, it wasn't even scary when I did it. But my mom, when I was so scary. And then my uncle, my granduncle, rest in peace, he was a truck driver. So he drove those big semis. And he would always say, those things would be swinging like when they would go down the hill. Because people would be going so fast. And they're like, what I was tripping off of in this truck was, I'm going down the hill, right? And it starts going, it put this like message on my screen saying something about the brake, some kind of brake system was gonna start activating. And so I kind of was slowing down. But you know how with these kind of cars, just like with the GMC Suburban I drove, you can't really go too low on the on the speed because it needs like a certain it needs to be a certain miles per hour to like before it starts going like, it's weird. It starts kind of shaking or whatever if you go to like 40, 30, you know. Totally different from a Toyota Corolla, like what I do. And I had to learn all these little things with the Suburban, like you have to make sure there's a certain amount of gas in it. Like you can't wing it on $5 like you could in a Toyota, you know. There's a lot of things. So this thing was straight up going, and I was like, oh my god, because I'm gonna start, I panicked. So like I was like, oh my god. I was trying to get over, but these trucks were speeding, and I'm talking about semis, y'all. Like they were speeding down even in the slow lane. And finally, when I got to almost near where, you know, towards IKEA, where it's kind of flattening, it just got back to normal. But that was scary. I always get tripped out by that stuff because I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, well, we don't have no shady areas. I need to sit and just sort all this stuff together real quick before I take it to storage, because like there's not really shade right there in front of my unit. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but I have to say something. Just an opinion I have. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, let me check this down. I really like dancing to this kind of music. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta put some Madonna on my phone. Okay, you guys. Everybody has their reasons for being out, like panhandling and all that, and I get it. But sometimes I see young guys doing it with their girlfriend or their kids, and I'm like, and do what you gotta do. But if you think about it from a person giving money perspective, that it wouldn't. Most people aren't gonna donate to that because they're gonna figure he looks like he could work. If she was out there on her own with those kids, maybe people might do it. But around here in this 626 area, there's this woman who does it with her kids, and they said she drives a Mercedes. She gets in, and I'm not saying people with Mercedes don't have financial issues, especially now because a lot of people got flipped upside down with COVID. But she's been doing it before COVID, and it's a hustle for her. And someone picks her up in a Mercedes, and they do that. I don't know about these people right here at this Walmart, but yeah, I seen somebody like that at Pasadena Whole Foods one day. He was just an average guy, and he was with his kids and girlfriend or whatever, and I'm like, all they're gonna do is be offering him jobs and stuff. They're gonna say, well, you can come and do this, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna try to do that, at least, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have him out there with me because people are just gonna be giving comments and all that to you more than they would if she was by herself with the kids. But when you're at that point, the reason why I don't judge it is because when you're at that point, I met over the past year, years ago, I met homeless people and stuff, or people that were in their cars and stuff, and there's different reasons for it. There's a lot of eye-opening conversations I had, and just some people it's escaping abuse and stuff, it's escaping not even physical, it's just emotional and verbal and everything, and some it's drugs, some it's just they don't have a place, but this one guy, well, people tend to think, well, if you have access to places you can stay at, why wouldn't you just stay there? And I'm like, because people think just because you have a place you can stay at that you want to stay there, It's you may have a place you could lay down every night, but if there's an energy there and the people are doing this to you, it can mess you up worse than being out in your car or a tent or whatever, if you're being abused in any kind of way, it's not a healthy environment at all mentally, because you have to feel it's like a cloud over you, and you got to deal with that situation. And then even though you do have a bed, you do have a shower, you could ignore it, but if the person's it's like poking at a bear in a cage, you get to the point where you snap and you're like, you know what? So I understand it, why people are out there. Some of the people, I don't know, some of them it's mental illness, some of them it's they get on drugs and all that, but there are people that it's because they're escaping situations, and it's just that is, even though it's hard to explain and hard for people to understand that haven't experienced it, there is a peacefulness about it to an extent too when you're escaping a certain situation, because you're not having to face that every day, but you are having to face uncertainty more, because you don't know if they're gonna be you can't park here, you can't do this, you can't do that, And the bathing thing, those people deal with a lot, so you do have to kind of look at that too. But I don't know. But yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, I can't even think straight with this stuff on my forehead. I feel like on that show Alienation back in the day. It's itchy, and I'm itchy all over. It always happened with the heat. And I'm like, I think it's just the eczema thing. Let me do this. Okay, I gotta take in. Okay. I'm figuring out what I'm going to put in the storage. You guys, I highly recommend these. Walmart. They're under $4. You get 60. And these are just the Walmart equivalent of Ziplocs. I've been using these for everything. And they just really came up clutch for me through this whole process. No. I can't carry a lot with me when I go right to this other one because I have to kind of partially take the train and stuff, and I don't want to have a whole bunch of shit with me. So I'm gonna put my pill holder, most of this stuff into my unit for now. And I just bought this yesterday. I can't even look at any lotion right now because everything's just looking at it makes my freaking eyes burn. I'm like, no, I'm putting that on. Even Gold Bond. This Gold Bond's really good right here, you guys. But I took it out of my purse because I'm like, nah, You know what? Oh! Is that what I think it is? At the bottom of my purse? Wait a minute, what? Shoot. I'm acting like it's my own card. Throwing things around. Ooh, it's right here. There's my stuff. Oh, shoot. This is the stuff I'm talking about. It's... this one expired in 21. But, you guys, desperate times cause for desperate measures. But, it's clotrimazole and betamethasone. I don't know how to say it. So, I'm going to put some of this on my forehead right now. Oh, I forgot. There's no, mirrors in here for some reason. Oh, hopefully this does the trick. It's, old. I know with, pills and stuff, the expiration date is more of a guideline. This stuff is, I looked it up and stuff, and with meds, it's, good for 6 months after. But I wouldn't, if I was taking, a heart med or something, I don't know if I would go by that, because those things are really serious, if it was just one of those, I don't know. That's just a guideline. Look at me, y'all. Oh my god. This stuff is really flared up. And I was literally putting it on our word. Not this, but the hydrocortisone and the Aquaphor. Aquaphor keeps it soft, but then... And then one of my coworkers comes up and she's like, girl, you are sweating. I was like, nah, for once. No, it's not me sweating. This is freaking petroleum all over my face. Oh, I need to put something on my scalp. Oh, yeah, this is not fun at all. I'm so glad I found it. Goodness. Okay, so hopefully that gives me some relief, because I'm not having no relief with this other method. Even Benadryl. Okay, I can't carry... Oh, I should get some more of those Capris. This is all going in the storage right here, so all good right here. I gotta go to my unit, and it's right near here. Actually, like a few miles away. Maybe a mile or two away. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to this Walmart. I'm gonna put my thing on. And go to Walmart real fast. How much is it stuffing? Look at it. Okay, I'm gonna go to this Walmart real fast, and then I will go to my storage unit, drop all this stuff off, and I mean, I can just chill for a second though, and then I'm gonna be on my way. I would go to the one in Upland, but I feel like since I have to work tonight, I don't really have time to be like, and then I would have to carry all this stuff with me in the store, and I hate doing that because you have to deal with them being all like one time I came in this one, and it was after work, so I had my backpack. It was one of those clear backpacks, right? And the little girl at the door, she was just kind of looking around, and I was like, everything I got is in those 2 bags, and she just kind of was like, oh, okay, like, she got all, I mean, I'm not trying to be, like, that person, but I'm just like, you need to chill, like, seriously, people, because if I'm gonna jack stuff, I'm not gonna jack it in a clear backpack, I'm gonna jack it in, some other method. I don't want to move this truck because people get all like parking lot Nazi in here, and they're like, can you adjust your truck? I'm like, look, this don't know how no rearview mirror. I'm doing everything by the side mirrors. I'm doing the best I can here. This is fire. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good what day is this? Friday, payday Friday for some of us. For if you don't have Chime, my credit union hits Thursday night, and my Chime hits Tuesday or Wednesday night usually. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Stay hydrated today. It's warm. Alright, bye.